Hi there and welcome back to Homeschool Learning. Hopefully you did Monday and Tuesday's task, which is rounding to the nearest 10, to the nearest 100 and to the nearest 1,000. So now we're going to be using those skills to solve problems. So here we go. Here's the discover question. And the teacher is saying, make me a number that rounds to 5,000 to the nearest 1,000. And you can see Danny and Lexi there, and they have made a number on that place value grid. So let's see what the questions are. It says, Danny has made a number using a place value grid and some counters. Is Danny correct? Danny moves 5 counters. The new number rounds to the same 1,000. Which counters could Danny have moved? Okay, pause there, have a think about the question, and then we'll go through the answers. Okay, let's have a look at question A. It says Danny's number, as you can see, is 4,832. And we can put this on a number line to help us. And there you can see the number goes on. So 4,832, as you can see, is much closer to 5,000. In fact, any number over 4,500, we round up. Okay, so 4,832 rounded to the nearest 1,000 is 5,000. So Danny is correct. Question B, Danny could have moved the following counters. Okay, and as you can see here, he has moved one of the counters over to the 1,000. So now he's made 5,000. So he's moved one of those hundreds, and he's moved 4 of those hundreds to the tens. Okay, so what number has he made now? Yes, it's 5,372. Now, is there any other numbers Danny could have moved? Did you have a different answer? Okay, here's the think together question. And question says, Lexi also creates her own number. Round Lexi's number to the nearest 100 and explain to your partner how you did it. Well, your partner won't be at home, so think in your head how you would explain your answer to somebody. Okay, let's have a look at the answer. Well, what number has Lexi created? She's got 3 in the thousands there. She's got 5 in the hundreds. She's got 4 in the tens, and she's got 9 in the ones. So the number she's created is 3,549. So we need to round that to the nearest 100. So the first thing I would like to do is put it onto a number line. So I'm looking at the hundreds column, and there's 5 hundreds. So I know that if I round down, it would round down to 3,500. So I'm putting that now on my number line. So what would be the next 100 after 3,500? Yep, 3,600. Now, I like to look at what number is going to be in the middle there. So what number is between 3,500 and 3,600? What number would you put there? I put 3,550. So we know that's the midway point. So 3,550 and anything higher than that rounds up, and it rounds up to 3,600. So let's have a look at our number. We've got 3,549. 49 is just below 50. So on that number line, you can see the 40 there. On the number line, it would go just below 3,550. There we go. So it would round down. And in fact, this is that biggest number we could have that would round down to 3,500. So let's answer that question. Lexi's number to the nearest 100 is 3,500. Question 2, Danny and Lexi now use these digit cards to make a number each. And you can see the cards are 0, 4, 5, and 8. When Danny and Lexi round their numbers to the nearest 100, they both get 4,100. They each made a different number. What number could they have made? Pause the video now and have a look at this question. Well, I want to think about this question before I try to solve it. So I'm going to think about a number line and I'm rounding to 4,100. So I'm going to put that on my number line. I'm going to think what would be the smallest number that would round up and what would be the biggest number that would round down. Okay, now the smallest number that would round up is 4,050. We've got that halfway point, haven't we? So we would have 4,000, 4,050, 4,100. So all these numbers would round up to 4,100. The biggest number that would round down, do you know it? Have a little think now. What is the biggest number that would round down? It's 4,149. Because if we added one more, that would be 4,150, and that would round up to 4,200. So any number in this range is going to round to 4,100. So what card am I going to start with? Well, I'm going to have to start with that 4,000. What about the next card? Well, if I put down the 5, that would be 4,500. That isn't going to round down to 4,100 or 4,800. And that's not going to round down either. So I need to put in the 0. So you can see I'm going to be within this range here. Now, what number would be the closest to 4,100? I'm going to put the 8 in the tens and then the 5 in the ones. 4,085. That would go about here on the number line. And yes, that would round up to 4,100. Well, now it's Lexi's go. She's going to have to start with that 4,000 again. She's going to have to start with that 0 again. So what can we do to make this question correct? Well, actually, we're going to put the 5 in the tens, the 8 in the ones. It's the only other way we can do it. And these are the only two numbers that we can create that will round to 4,100. So 4,058, we put it just about there, maybe on the number line, and then round it up. Now it's your turn to have a go at the worksheets, which are straight out of our Power Maths book. If you manage to finish all those, have a go at this challenge questions. And remember that the answers will be at the end of this video. Okay, thank you.